Welcome to One Mind Syndicate. I am your host Gursh One, and today I'm going to be introducing you into the world of the 41st millennium, a galaxy engulfed in war, full of foul traitors, monstrous creatures, and warp-spawned demons. There is no time for peace. There is no time for rest. There is only war. Don't worry, it's going to be lots of fun. The first thing I want to do is show you what you need to play a game of 40k.
You will need a flat surface, tape measurer, 40k rulebook, an army codex, scatter dice, 40k templates, 40k models, and of course, a lot of 6-sided dice.
Before we get into the good stuff of 40k, let me show you the basics of what you will need to know before you even set models onto the battlefield. Every unit or model has specific characteristic values found in their profile. All this information is also found in your very own handy-dandy, codex.
This is what the profile chart of a model looks like inside of a codex. Each model has the basic characteristics. Let's start off with the one on the far left labeled WS. This stands for weapon skill. The weapon skill is the characteristic that defines how good a character is in close combat. Next comes the ballistic skill, notated as BS. This tells you how good the warrior is at shooting his weapon, whether it be a plasma gun or something spewing out of its mouth. Next comes the strength. The strength value is going to be used when a character is in close combat. Much like the strength, the toughness of the character also is going to play a big role in the close combat phase, and this value is labeled with a T. And then the wounds. This is how many wounds a character has. If that value comes down to a 0, and that character is removed from the map, he is considered dead. The I stands for initiative. This represents the swiftness of the creature, how quick he can react in both close combat and other situations that might come up. The letter A stands for attacks. This shows the number of times a model can attack during close combat. The LD is leadership. This tells you how courageous, determined, and well-controlled a model is. This is very important when you want to figure out if that model would run away or stand there and fight. And finally, the armor save. The armor save value is the only characteristic where you want to have a low number. The lower the number, the higher the chance to avoid a harmful wound.
Vehicles have a very different profile because, let's face it, a vehicle is not the same as a regular unit. It's not something that's sentient with eyeballs and a mouth.
What about me?
Nurgle players are the worst.
Nobody loves me.
A vehicle characteristic looks a lot like this. It has the BS, which stands for the same thing as an infantry unit, so that's ballistic skill, how good the tank or the vehicle is at shooting. Next comes the armor value. These armor values are designated as F for front, S for side, and R for rear. This is how tough each one of those armor platings is according to that vehicle. HP stands for hull points. This value indicates how much damage a vehicle can take before it gets destroyed.
And that's it for this video. Yes, I know, it was very, very short, but we have to keep these videos short to keep them entertaining for you guys. Now, today we kind of just dipped our foot into the pool of blood and guts that is the 40k universe. We learned about the characteristic profiles of vehicles and units, and we learned about what you need to have in order to play 40k. In the next episode, we are going to be learning about the phases within the game of 40k. You can catch that by clicking right here, which is going to take you to part 2 of this how to play 40k tutorial video. Of course, if you're clicking right there and it's not working, that means that the video is not up yet. Give it a couple days, and if you guys want to support us so that we can create more 40k content, be sure to click right here, which is going to take you to our Patreon page where you can support us and get exclusive battle reports. Yes, we are creating 40k narrative campaigns because they're really, really fun, and we want to share that with you guys. If you can't go over to Patreon, then simply just like, share, subscribe to the channel, or sacrifice your soul to the chaos gods. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that. That's bad. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next episode. This was Gursh One with One Mind Syndicate, signing out.